You all know the drill by this stage. This video is not made for kids. It's for adults to enjoy as well. Do you hear that, YouTube? But with that said, I wish you all a Merry Christmas, and please enjoy the fucking video. And with that, folks, we have come to the end of 2024. I find it hard to believe that this year is already over. It truly went by super fast.
Super fast! Super fast!
Yeah. Thanks for that, little Einsteins. Anyway, with it being the last day of the year, I figured we'd close the year by reviewing another episode of Bob the Builder, Project Build It. Looking back at what episodes I tackled this year, I kinda wish I did more Project Build It episodes, as well it's not as entertaining as the classic saga, it's still a great continuation from it. And it's definitely not a coincidence that I'm ending the year with another episode from this era.
Coincidence? I think not!
Guilty as charged. So let's finish 2024 by taking a look at the premiere episode of the final season of Project Build It, which is Zoomer's Snowy Adventure. Let's close the year together, folks. Let's do this! Zoomer's Snowy Adventure is the first episode of Season 16, or the final season of Project Build It. Zoomer is zooming around the snowy mountains when he encounters animals shivering in the cold weather and wants to help them keep warm. Bob gets called by Mr. Sabatini that the whole of Sunflower Valley is snowed in, just as Zoomer arrives, who is told by Bob that he needs to help Scoop clear the roads with his snowplow, but is also warned to stay firmly on the roads. Progress on clearing the snow goes well, but after Bob and Muck rescue Mr. Sabatini, his twin children alert Bob that the ducks are cold and hungry due to the freezing weather. Zoomer and Scoop make great progress until Zoomer goes off the roads due to seeing a rabbit, which causes Scoop to get stuck in the snow, thus leading Zoomer to get help from Bob and Muck. Once Scoop is rescued, Zoomer explains to Bob about the freezing animals, which gives Bob an idea of how to make everyone happy. After the snow is cleared, the episode concludes with Zoomer seeing his animal friends all warm inside the machine's igloo. I hope you all realize that this is Zoomer's only leading episode. Zoomer's Snowy Adventure, in my opinion, is just an average episode, nothing to scream about. What? I don't have to enjoy every episode, you know. Let's begin by talking about Zoomer himself. For those unfamiliar, Zoomer returned in the special Scrambler to the rescue, and after finding the rivalry between him and Scrambler quite dull, I was genuinely surprised that they gave him a spotlight episode, which I didn't see till I bought this DVD. My Snowed Under collab review goes into more detail on what I think of Zoomer, so feel free to check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. And what did I think of him in his only leading episode? I thought he was good. After a few seconds of watching him enjoying the snowy day, we see a side of him that we never saw in Snowed Under, and that's his care for animals. That was truly a clever addition and truly gave more detail to Zoomer's personality, as before then, he was only a minor character. As the episode progresses, he's mostly shown working with Scoop, and quite honestly, I liked watching these two. A good dynamic, honestly. That is, until Zoomer goofs up and causes Scoop to get stuck. Oh well, at least he now knows how Thomas felt that one time. But at least he redeemed himself by getting Bob and Muck's help and everything worked out in the end. Yeah, I honestly thought the plot was quite average, honestly. But I like what they tried to do with Zoomer by giving him a soft spot for woodland creatures. So honestly, I do like Zoomer in this episode. Caring but slightly careless. But hey, nobody's perfect. Okay, to shed some positivity on this episode, I will give it credit for the little gags they added. Firstly, I was highly impressed with the igloo Scoop, Muck and Dizzy made. I truly applaud them for that, and the fact that Scoop used his snowplow to make it just fascinates me. And it does serve a purpose towards the end of the episode by keeping Zoomer's animal friends warm. Also, I couldn't stop giggling at the misfortunes Farmer Pickles was getting when he was clearing the snow from his house.
Oh, Spud.
2 hours later.
A job well done. Oh,
3 hours later.
there. Again. Oh.
Just the 1 pint, is it, Farmer Pickles?
Better make that 2, Dodger. I'm gonna need a hot drink of milk after shifting all this snow.
This farmer just can't catch a break, can he? Also, I just love how Scoop played I Spy while he was stuck.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with S. Snow.
This moment made me think of the Tweenies for some reason.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with L.
Night.
Yes.
But yeah, while the story was average, the little gags were honestly more entertaining than the story itself. Also, did anyone notice that Zoomer's voice is now higher compared to his appearance in Snowed Under?
Wow, snow and lots of it. Hey!
Well, the machines that are coming to build the ski runs and the ice rinks and the courses for the games, they're amazing, you know, really special machines.
I quite honestly prefer his voice when it was very deep. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you all. There is a good reason why I'm not as enthusiastic about this episode. And that's because this episode is mostly a retelling of Bob and the Big Freeze. Yeah, I'm not joking. I think this episode is a retelling of a previous episode. Let me explain why. Something that this episode shares with Bob and the Big Freeze is while obviously both episodes take place during winter, they both share the plot of having difficulty in the snow, ranging from blocked roads to hungry animals. Zoomer and Dizzy are both having fun in the snow, and then they discover animals struggling to keep warm and find food. And both episodes also have an accident occur ranging from ice or snow drifts. And lastly, both episodes conclude with the animals being looked after by Bob and Wendy. Zoomer's snowy adventure and Bob and the Big Freeze have a lot in common that it honestly isn't that hard to notice. But yeah, that's a big reason why I'm not interested in this episode, but I still get some kicks out of it. And that wraps up all my thoughts on Zoomer's snowy adventure. Zoomer had a great portrayal, the gags were humorous, and despite being a retelling of a previous episode, it's still a pretty good one. Don't hate it by any means, I just find it average. So that's why I'm going to give Zoomer's Snowy Adventure a 6 out of 10. Wow, ending the year with an average episode. Shocker. But in all honesty, I think 2024 was a good year. Despite the ups and downs faced along the way, it was pretty solid and I have hopes for 2025. Tune in tomorrow or the day after for an update video regarding what I'll be bringing to the channel in the new year. But until then, I hope you all have a great night tonight with your family and friends. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel for more great videos to come. I'm Liam Fitzgerald, and I will see you in the new year.